Hola bandidos, ¿cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel, and this is my angel, Charles. Welcome to episode 6 of season 10. You know, in episode 5, well, it's upcoming. Speaking about the shadow integration there. And another aspect of the shadow I want to talk about is the shadow in relation to our wounding. So a lot of us, if not all of us, have a core wounding, some trauma that we've carried from childhood, and that now in adulthood we are encouraged to look at and to heal. A lot of us are maybe not even aware that we had that wounding because we've been operating from a certain way that was propelled by the wounding, that was driven by the wounding, to such an extent that at some point, maybe a massive breakdown happened, or a divorce, or we had a huge loss that we had to come face to face with what was driving it, i.e., our core wounding, our behavior, the proverbial house of cards falling apart, no? So I listened to Ann Tucker. If you don't know about her, I encourage you to look her up. She does these angelic channelings every Friday, and she has a beautiful message. What if it's precisely our core wounding that is slightly different in all of us? So that makes us unique in that sense. What if that unique wounding is a portal, a pathway, not only to our own healing, but a particular pathway or way to deliver a healing message to others? Because our healing process, our healing journey will be different for all of us slightly. I mean, on a universal basis, yes, we all share archaic universal experiences, but the way it manifests will be different in each one of us, and that will make us unique. So my core wounding of self-abandonment, of powerlessness, the abandonment wound is universal. So a lot of us have this core abandonment wound, but the way it happened to me specifically, in a specific way that is constellated through my particular unique life, that is special. Hence, there's only one Magic Mel out there. There's no competition. Hence, it's important for me to share how I made it out of the darkness, because there might be people out there who will resonate specifically with the way I share my message. That's why not everyone vibes with everyone, no? And that's why it's so important for you to go on your particular healing journey, because by healing yourself, you will become a healer for someone else, a guide for someone else. And a lot of it has to do with reframing, because a lot of people went through horrendous trauma. But the invitation stands. Can you rewrite that story and pivot it so that you not only finish the story the way you want it to, but that you become a lighthouse for someone else? So regard your wounding, your particular core wounding, as a portal through which you can pour your own self-love, through which you will get to know your own shadow, and through which you can actually guide others. It is reframing the wound, reframing everything that has happened to us to make it so that we empower ourselves and we reap the pearls of wisdom. We reap the harvest of that experience and use it to our empowerment and offer the wounding into a furnace, like a sacrificial furnace of love, where it can be transmuted into something, dare I say, beautiful. So if you're on this healing journey, whatever your point you're at in your healing journey, take courage, because it's not for naught that you've had to pass through that horrendous pain or had these very difficult experiences in your past, that you had to suffer so much. It's not in vain. And let's take the image, the metaphor of the lotus growing out of the mud. There is no lotus without the mud. So everything serves us if we can zoom out and see the bigger picture, if we can see the paradox that often life brings its riddles, its mysteries to us, if we can see the blessing in the pain, the silver lining in the suffering, and alchemize that through love into self-empowerment and into healing and guidance. I want to keep this short and sweet, but please reflect on that. Let me know in the comments box where you're at in your own healing journey, if you're able to shift that vantage point. And yeah, just let me know what your experience is. I'd love to hear from you. Okay? Charles and I got your back. Stay tuned for more messages from Mel's Magic Official. Remember, I'm Magic Mel. Join us on Patreon, where I am creating a wonderful community and where I share exclusive content. And thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate you. And I'll see you for my next episode coming up right after this one. Ciao, banidos.